Hello and welcome to the Guitar Grade. My name is Godfred Owusu, and today I'll be teaching you how to create a very nice effect or TV station ID of a TV station called TV3 in Ghana, and they're one of the leading TV stations in Ghana. They're really good, so one of the best in graphics, and I'll have to just replicate or just teach you a tutorial on how to do that very simply. We don't want to achieve, we're not aiming to achieve the exact thing, but just for you to know how to do it. This is not for any other person, but this is not for ordinary people, but for any aspiring 3D animator or something. Okay, so pretty much without much talking, let's get started. All right. Control N or go to File, New. Okay, to create a new scene. And what I did was I actually created a scene and Adobe Illustrator. I created my curves there. So um it's opened up. So basically this is how I created this. I wouldn't like to go over it, but just for you to know, I created this like this, something like this. Just drag this, you know. I don't believe I'm just going through this. Sorry, I don't believe I'm going through this. I never wanted to, but nevertheless, just pretty much just adjust it. You know, just adjust it and okay, just adjust it. Just take it like that and adjust it. I can do it over again. So okay, just for some the sake of some people, just do this. Okay, just for the sake of some people. Let me just drag this down. Okay, so you just pretty much adjust it. Okay, so oh my goodness, this is horrible for me. Okay, so pretty much that comes out like that, and oh Jesus, yeah, pretty much just adjust it. I think I'm getting something. Um, yeah, so that's that. Just adjust it, just duplicate it. Or should I do it? Okay, let's say that's what we got. Okay, um, let's say this is what we got. And just do it up here. Let's say this is what we got. What I did was I just took it, Control C, Control F. I copy paste and paste on that same spot, and I went to Object, Transform, just Reflect, Preview, just to see what you're reflecting. No, Preview. Okay, so first of all, I make it on horizontal. I click on OK, go to Object, Reflect again, and this time on vertical, and OK. So just drag it down like that, and pretty much that's all. So I just take my ellipse tool. I draw a nice circle with a shift held. When I'm done, I just release the shift and just adjust it a little bit to the right. Yeah, just to give it this kind of elliptical look or whatever you can call it. So just adjust this a little bit, make it this smaller. Okay, so you just you adjust your curves just to fit, and that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. So I'm gonna delete this, copy, Control C, Control F. I think I need to minimize it when I'm talking. It's like I'm I don't like it myself. Horizontal. All right. First, then reflect it on the vertical this time around. Okay, so just drag it down like that, and oh voila. All right, get ready to go. So I pretty much just sit down with it and just do it, and you save it as I normally do. So okay, it's already saved. So save it as when you save it, convert it, you save it again. You choose what do you call it, Illustrator 8, and save it and click OK, which I've already done. I won't like to repeat it again. So that's done. We'll close that. And normally what I notice is it looks like Cinema 4D kind of like reads my Illustrator files, the curves quite better than Maya. I don't know why that is, because it looks like it reads my Illustrator file. In Maya it was kind of jerky and jaggy. Yeah, so jaggy instead. So I go to open in Cinema 4D. I select my TV3 animation tutorial. I saved it .ai. Okay, you just select it and open it. Okay, this project is already open. Do you want to open it in the same? Yeah. Okay, so pretty much we have very nice round, pretty much round curves. You can select them and see how it looks like. Yeah, really much very curvy than Maya. Okay, better. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start just add your extrude knobs. Okay. One thing you need to know is just take this out of the select all the path and drag them out. Just delete this one. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, so we need three extrude knobs. So you can just press control just to duplicate it. You press control, drag it, and bring it out. You create another one. Yeah, that's how you create it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this for the first one, and part two for the second one. Make it a child of the second herb, and this one for this one as well. Okay, so just for all to have that. And you select the extrude knobs. You come to object, and you make these 80. 80. I found 80 to be very good. You make this 80 as well. Okay. Um, One thing I like about Cinema 40 is kind of fast. If you know what you're doing, you come to caps, fillet cap. You make this 3. You make this. Okay, you leave that as 5. Okay, you select this one as well. Cap, fillet cap. 3. You leave that as 5. You come here as well. Fillet cap. 3. Okay, so pretty much we're getting close to what we want. But it looks one thing I also noticed was you see the anchor point. Normally the anchor point is found. I don't know why. I don't know how and why. In Maya also it's like that, but you need to just adjust the anchor point, pivot point or anchor point. The same thing. All right, so select this as well. And the reason why I can adjust the anchor point is because I selected this thing here. So if it's selected, it can really do it. So if it's off, the object is selected. But if you want to edit only the anchor point, just put this on and goes. Okay, in my eyes, you just press insert on your keyboard, and you can be able to edit or translate the anchor point, whatever. Okay, so let's put it off and go back to object mode. Okay, so we have it. Now let's select this and just drag it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we need to create 3 by double. I just double clicked it just fast. You can also come here, new material by like so I need I think 5 or so. Just double click again, so 5. So this should be red, pure red. Drag this down, you have red. Okay. Oh, that shouldn't be on reflection, sorry. Okay, so drag this down, and drag this forward. For that, the next one should be yellow. I think yellow should be red and green, and just drag this backwards. Okay, so this should be green, full green, and drag this backwards. You have that. This should be with reflection. You leave it the way it is. You can make it black if you like. Full reflection, just reduce it a little bit. I don't want to be too reflective. Okay, and this one should contain under the color. It should contain an HDRI thing. So I have church harvest on it, and select that. Remove the specularity. I go. Excuse me. Just drag this and drop on it like that. Okay, so pretty much, yeah, we have it. You might be familiar with this. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. All right, so one more thing I'm gonna do is I'm just minimize this like that. Okay, so add the reflection to all. Okay. Wow, it's spoiling our thing, but don't worry. We'll sort that out very soon. We're gonna select this one. Okay, and under the after when you select this under the tag, it comes to selection. I use this a lot. So you press on cap C1. It should be capital, so you can put it on your cap C1. Enter. Okay. Don't worry because okay. Let's see. Normally, what you have to do is just drag it behind it to see it. Drag this behind it. Drag this behind it. Okay. So what we want to do right now is this is gonna take the whole image. Okay. This first one. The first ones here are going to take the whole image. Okay, so if you want to specify some specific parts, just bring them behind it. That's not the main one. Okay, so it's like a sub or something. All right, this is green. Under the green, let's select the cap as well. C1. Okay, and the yellow as well. Okay, let me just arrange this very well. I just it's not important, but I just like to get just to be mischievous a little bit. So, hey, what's that? Okay, C1. Sorry. All right, so we have that. Normally I don't really like this. I need to add this part as well. Okay, so let's see how it looks like now. Okay, pretty much I don't like it this way. It doesn't really look too professional to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this curvy part, like the bevel or something, the fillet. In Cinema 4 it's called fillet, and in my eyes called bevel. In Blender it's called bevel. I'm sure in 3ds Max, because I don't use that, it's also called bevel, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another one, and to just do this, instead of me dragging this here, just press on Control and drag this out. It gives me another one. In Maya, how you can do is just press is it Maya? No. Okay, just let's we're in Cinema 4. Let's concentrate. So let's go. So I just drag it out. Control. Just drag it out. Okay, you have it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to R1. R1 for the meaning round. Round one, I guess. I don't know what it means, but I just say round one. Okay, so round one. Okay, so I assign it. Okay, pretty much. Now it has it. So now it has it. Now let's render it and see how it looks like. Okay, this looks pretty much better. I would have added one to the back, but it's just unnecessary for this tutorial, so we won't need that. Now one thing I'm gonna add again is our sky. Okay, sorry, it shouldn't be floor, it should be sky. So add our sky, just add this material to it. Okay, so we have our sky there. So now let's render it and see how it looks like. Okay, you can see our object is kind of like reflecting the sky, this HDRI. So what we're gonna do is what I'm gonna do is I'll remove this. Okay, I'll remove the background because it's normally in the TV commercial. I said TV, station ID. Assembly cry. All right. In the station ID, I think it's white, so we're gonna use white here. So to do that, you select your object, sky or whatever. Go to Cinema 4D tag, compositing. Under compositing, you just select this. Under the tag of compositing, just select this three. They're my favorites. So pretty much you get something cool. All right, but the background is not it's not black, it's white. So what you're gonna do is just create a background. Okay, and under the background, okay, I think, yeah, we needed six. Okay, this should be white, no specularity. Okay, so pure white, pure white, pure white. All right, so I just drag this to my background and gives it that color. So when I render it, all right, so pretty much we have that. So I think I need to reduce my reflectivity. Okay, so I come to reflection. Yeah, not too much for reflection. Okay, so let me render it and see how it looks like. All right, so pretty much that's what we want, that's what we're going for. Okay, so let me render this and see. Okay, so let's go back a little bit and let me just adjust it. Okay, so something like this. Yeah, this is what we're going for. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done with the materials. Let's start animating. I'm gonna use 200 frames. I'm gonna say, no, sorry, it should be here, 200 frames. Okay, that's end frame. All right, so now we can preview. I drag this up to this place so we can preview all this. Okay, depending on where you drag it to, if you drag it up to here, you can preview one to this and it comes back, it loops like that. But if I want to preview everything, I just drag it here, so it takes it from the first to the end. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is what I want to do right now is I'm going to select all of this and rotate it. Okay, because it rotates and it comes inside like that. But I tried it earlier on when I was practicing this, and it didn't really work well. So what I did was actually I created an object with a null, and I just selected all and I dragged it under the null. So I just had to animate the null. Okay, I noticed again that the anchor point changed for the null, so I just had to adjust it. Okay, all right, so it remains the same. Okay, whatever. We just need in the middle. Okay, so that's it for now. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's render it. Okay, pretty much cool. A little bit. Yeah, pretty much that's what we want. So that's said and done. We're gonna go to frame. Okay, we're gonna go to the last frame, and under the null, you come to the coordinates. I'll make this X, Y, and Z. Add a keyframe to mind you, we're on the last frame, so I add a keyframe to it on the last frame. I've changed the order to XYZ instead of HPB. So yeah, on that, and come back to 130. If I'm not wrong, 130. Okay, 130. I just add another keyframe. Okay, all right. So just even if you don't understand what I'm doing, just do it the way I'm doing. You get what I'm doing. very soon. So I come back, I come to 1, and this is why I change it. So I wanted to rotate along Z. So I tested and I got 720, negative 720. Yeah. So what does is it kind of like when it's coming out, it rotates in a clockwise form. No, it should be 0 here. Sorry. No, no. Okay, I think we animated it at we added a keyframe here at 0, so it should be negatives. I've forgotten that it's on the first frame now, so it should be negative 720 in negative 720. Okay, I just added another keyframe to all. Okay, just in case. It should be on only Z, but I just added just in case of in case it is. And for this one, I need to adjust it before I add it. So let me go to perspective. Okay, there's no camera yet, so I shouldn't worry myself about it. Okay, I need to add my camera. All right, before I continue. So add a camera to it. A simple camera. I go to my camera view. By selecting this, I'm in a camera view now. So I just adjust this a little bit. Okay. Trying to pretty much bring it to the middle here. Okay. So let me render it and see how it looks like. Okay. Pretty much that's good. So I get out of the mode and I come here. All right. So what I want to do is I want to make this. I want to change the position of this to this place. So it comes from like here. It comes from like sorry. It comes from like this side and comes to the screen. So I'm going to do is I select my null and drag it. I tried dragging with this, but it wasn't working. It was only okay. Let me see if it can go. Okay, now it goes. Okay. All right. So this is better. I just adjust it like that and bring it downwards. Okay, so it should be behind it. Okay, yeah, it's behind it now. So let me just add my keyframe to it, and I go to camera view again. Okay, so let's animate it and see how it looks like. Okay, so oh no, I think it needs to go to the left instead. Okay, so pretty much comes from my face. All right, so let's go back to the first frame. Okay, so let's leave the camera mode. Okay, so pretty much comes to my face too much. Oh, I don't want it to come to my face. It should enter my face. It should be here. Okay, it should be somewhere here. Let's add a keyframe to it. Sorry about that. Go back to camera view and play it and see. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so when it gets to 130, it stops and remains like that for the rest of it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add a text to this. So the text I'm gonna use a MoGraph text instead of okay, let's say I won't use the okay, let me use the MoGraph text just to save time. Okay, so pretty much it's here. Okay, so I'm gonna rotate it to face the camera very well. Yeah, because this can be done in post, but you can also replicate it here. So select that, go to object and change it to TV3 if I'm not wrong. TV3, and I think earlier on I used Arial Black, so was a real problem looking for Arial Black. Okay, Arial Black is there, and that's pretty much. So I just scale it down a little bit, okay, to fit it. All right, just drag it in here. Okay, I think I need to add the seventh. So this pure black, no pure black. Okay, hey, it's too much. I think. Okay, let me add my specularity. Just oh, okay, my specularity now come home. All right, so so I just drag it and put it on it. Okay, that's what I want. We'll check it very soon. So let me just render it and see how it looks like. Okay, pretty much. That's what I'm going for. But you see, it's kind of like not facing the screen. We'll adjust that in a moment. So let's. I think I need to just click this, just control and just yeah. I think this is better. Then now I have two, so I just drag this downwards and I edit this. It says the motto is kind of like um best in use. No, not best in use. Meeting. It says first in use. Is it comma? Well, I'm just bringing comma. I don't have any reference image. Best in entertainment. Normally all this tutorial I'm doing, I just do it from my imagination. I don't have any um reference image. Okay, let me bring this down. Okay, let me just put it off. Let me make it 0. I don't want any. Okay, so I just take it here, just bring it here, and I scale it down a little bit, so it goes down like that. Okay, all right. So I just adjust it, just to give it illusion that's facing the screen. Oh, it's all about illusions. Just for it to face the screen. I really had a tough time, adjusting that, but nevertheless, with time you can achieve what you want to achieve. But just for this tutorial, just keep it pretty much simple. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I think this it's kind of like high here, so what I'm gonna do is just bring this down a little bit, select it, slow in selection. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably just doesn't get too much. Okay, pretty much that's enough. All right, so it's enough. So we just play, and yeah, I like that, and boom. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is on frame 130, because the animation kind of like ends on 130. Yeah, 130. So maybe like 135. Okay, 135 is okay. I just select this first one, and I should rename it to be TV3. Very important. Best in news. Best in news. Let me make it best in news. Okay, very important. And under the TV3, I go to the basic. I make it on. Okay, I set it on, and add a keyframe to it. Add another keyframe to it. Okay, so I go to 0 and I make it off, and I add a keyframe to it. Okay, so I add a keyframe to that, and I add a keyframe to that. Okay, so it's off until 135. This one as well, I'm gonna add a keyframe to that. Off, off. So keyframe and keyframe. Make sure you always do the two together, always at all times. Yes. I yeah. Due to what I've found, I learned that from Blender. You know, if you don't do that in Blender, I tell you, you mess up a lot of things, especially when you're working on large projects. So by the way, please mind my microphone, because I should have said this earlier on. I have a problem with my microphone, so pretty much, so we're done. It goes like that, boom, 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 and it comes like that. All right, so first in news, best in entertainment, and that's how it comes like. So I think I have a clip. Oh yeah, I have the music here. So wow. Okay, so let's enjoy it. All right, good. Perfectly, I love that. I love that. So, that's it for there. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So I think we've got our TV animation ready to go. So you can also do this. It's not necessarily for you to do this. You can also use the methods I use in this tutorial to also create something unique, but always do your thing in a different way, in a unique way. Okay, very different from anybody. Watch other TV stations abroad and elsewhere, across worldwide, just to give you different ideas of what you can do. Be creative and do a lot of stuff. I think pretty much that's all we can do for now. My name remains Godfred Owusu, and I urge you to always comment about what's not good about the tutorial. If it's my voice, if I'm too fast, if I talk too much, whatever it is, I appreciate it. And please subscribe a lot. I need your subscription a lot. So my name remains Godfred Owusu, and I'm doing this for Digital Grid. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.